guys, this is Amy Kuhn, the speech language pathologist at Lakemary, and I have Misty Brown, our speech language pathology assistant, behind us doing the videotaping. Today we're going to read a book, How to Raise a Mom, and this is going to be for the speech language group of May 4th, so the week of that. Typically our speech and language therapy groups are about 30 minutes in length here at school, and so when we do these type of videos on YouTube, I want to encourage you to stop the video at times to ask questions with your child. Really take time to do the gluing and the things like that. Here at the school, the reason why it takes 30 minutes, whereas this YouTube video might be 20 minutes, 25 minutes, somewhere in there, is we do walk around and talk with the students as well as the staff when they're working with them. So today, again, we're going to read a book, How to Raise a Mom. Okay, so we're going to read a book. We're going to sequence, and if you remember, sequencing is putting things in order, so pay particular attention to some of the activities and the things that these kiddos do with their mom. And then we're going to make an I love you craft. If you see right here, you will have these components, these items at home, so you can create this at home. So what I encourage you to do right now is to find your communication board. Again, I apologize if I've written laminated communication board. We do have these laminated at school, but the ones that we sent home is just on the paper, the 8.5 by 11 paper, but it is in color for you. Okay, so again, grab your communication board. Again, for those students that maybe can only have maybe 4 pictures shown at a time, you might have something that can cover up the pictures, so we only have so many pictures shown, or you can use your hands for that. So let's get started. So for number 1, we're reading the book, How to Raise a Mom by Jean Reagan. Raising a happy, healthy mom is fun and important. Are you ready for some tips? So on this one, we could go, are you ready for some tips? Yes or no? Now, of course, if they say no, we're going to proceed on anyway, so we're going to go ahead and keep reading. But we could encourage them, yes, we're ready for some tips. First of all, help your mom ease into the day. How to start her morning. Let her sleep in just a little bit longer. Then kiss, kiss, kiss her awake. Fling open the curtains and say, rise and shine. Your breakfast is ready. When it's time to get dressed, be sure to give her some choices. How to dress a mom. Not too serious. Not too silly. Not too sparkly. Perfect, okay? A mom can forget things when she's hurrying to leave the house, so help her by piling it all at the door. She needs snacks, toys, a purse, keys, a phone, shopping list, library books to return, letters to mail, more snacks, and more toys. Check, check, check. So what were some of the things that we need to pile at the door? Well, hopefully you sit here and say we need some toys. We're going to pile those up there. And who is this for? This is for mom. And we can also say, I see mom. Errands are fun until you end up in a long line. If your mom starts to get a little cranky, surprise her with a snack and a toy. If that doesn't work, act out a goofy story. If that still doesn't work, try saying in a very cheerful voice, thank you so much, Sweet Pea, for being so patient. Okay? When you're finally done, if you're lucky, you might run into a friend. Right away, plan a play date for your mom. Whisper, remember to be a good sharer. So what are they doing? Okay, the mom, or who went to the park and had a play date? The mom did. Okay. Back at home, if your mom has work to do, tell her it's quiet time. Shh. Then start your own project. On regular days, you probably notice moms tidy up without being asked. Today is your turn. A happy, healthy mom, a strong mom, needs exercise. What does she need? Exercise. So you're going to take turns scoring goals, race against the wind, hop like a kangaroo, swing like a monkey, and slither like a snake. Okay? Did she play soccer? Yes or no? Yes, she did play soccer, amongst other things that she did too. When your mom's all tired out, show her the best ways to relax. So here's some tips on how to relax. Hold a yoga pose for as long as you can. Okay, I believe this is called the downward dog. Lie in the grass and look for wiggly worms, slimy snails, and roly-poly bugs. And then sing her a lullaby. Okay, so what are they doing now? They're working on mom relaxing. Okay, who's relaxing? Mom is relaxing. Oh, and down here, when we said sing a lullaby, we have the little girl saying, rockabye mommy, sleeping under the tree. But what if rainy weather keeps you stuck inside? Have we had rain recently? I think we have. So if we ask that question, have we had rain? Yes, we have. So now we have some tips on how to entertain a mom inside. You're going to plan an indoor beach day. Okay, are they wearing, or is mom wearing sunglasses? Yes, she is. And who's wearing those sunglasses? Mom is. Teach her how to paint rainbows. Set up a zoo all across the floor. And don't forget the sharks. Okay, are there sharks in this fish tank? It says sharks, but are these really sharks? We can say, no, they're not. Soon it's time for dinner, and that most surely means vegetables. If your mom's a picky eater, try these tricks. Broccoli. Okay, has anyone ever eaten broccoli? I think most of you have. You can say yes. Pretend she's a dinosaur, gobbling up the trees. Roar, chomp, chew. Cauliflower, which is these white ones right here, they're snowy day trees. Roar, chomp, chew. Again, we're pretending we're a dinosaur. Okay, now we got the carrots. We got some carrots down here. Make them into a heart. Okay, what are they putting the carrots into? They're making them into a heart. And then give her a choice. Which will you eat first, your peas or your beans? When it starts to get dark, your mom may want to skip right to bedtime stories. Do you like bedtime stories? They can answer yes or no. Okay, but tell her, nope, not yet. First, you have to put away your toys. Okay, what do they have to put away? They need to put away your toys. Wash your face. Put on your pajamas. Okay, what does she need to put on and get ready for bed? She needs to put on her pajamas. Brush your teeth. Hop into bed. Now, it's time for stories. If she asks you, one more please, say, okay, but just once. Reminder is important to get to sleep on time, okay? So they snuggle up and ask, what was the best thing about today? She'll snuggle back and say, you. And that's how you raise a happy, healthy mom. The end. All right, so did we read our book for number 1? Yes, we did. So now we're going to go over to the table over here. We're going to work on sequencing. If you remember, sequencing is big. So let's take a look at what we have. Okay, so for sequencing, you need to get your sequencing sheet. It has 6 pictures, okay? So grab those items. I believe the 6 pictures are paper clipped in a Ziploc baggie for you. So if you can, grab those out. You can lay them out on a table. You're going to need some glue, okay? And I would also suggest that we have the communication board nearby as well, okay? So if we look at all these pictures here, okay, I like to give only 2 or 3 choices with the students, okay? So one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to describe something, and I'm going to have the student try to find the item. Again, when I describe the item and they need to search for the picture, you might pause the video so they have some time to find it. Because again, processing time is important for our students. All right? So the first thing when we were reading the book on how to raise a mom, there was something that they had to put away, something that they've played with and needs to be put away, maybe in a toy box or a closet. So if you can, find the items that we put away or put in the closet that maybe you played with. Okay, so out of these 3 choices, I hope that you picked the toys. Okay, so we will glue it on. Okay. The toys. Okay. So now we have 5 more pictures. I like again to give 2 or 3 choices for the student. The next thing that mom was supposed to do and make sure that she gets ready in the morning is she's supposed to take care of something. She's going to be standing at a sink. She's going to use some soap and water. And so I hope out of these 3 pictures, we are going to also, let me be more descriptive. We're using a sink, soap, and water to wash items off their face. So if you can find that picture of her washing her face, we will also glue that down. Okay. All right, again, I'm going to make sure that I have 2 or 3 pictures available for them to choose from. The next thing that we had was mom was in bed. She needed to get ready for the day. What was she wearing when she was in bed? Okay, what is something that we wear and put on? If you remember on our communication board, you might pick out the pajamas. Over here, we'd find the pajamas. For those students that are working on sentences, we could say, I see the pajamas, okay? Or, let's see, wants pajamas, you know, things like that to work on increasing their sentence length, okay? So we really want pajamas to be glued next. Okay, now we have only 3 more pictures left. Okay, the next one is something that you definitely want to take care of in the morning, probably after lunch, and when you get ready for bedtime. You're going to use a toothbrush, use some toothpaste, and you're going to make sure and clean these white pearly whites in your mouth. And so hopefully you find the picture of brushing your teeth. Okay, now we have 2 left, okay, and in order to get ready for bed and such, she needed to wash her face, she had to put on her pajamas, and or she had to take off her pajamas to go to work, she had to brush her teeth, and now she's going to get ready to go to bed. So now you're going to find the bed. And now that she's in bed, I'm ready to get ready to go to sleep. Remember, she asked to read something. She wanted you to read something. And so hopefully you pick out the only picture left, and that is reading a book. Now remember, if she asks again for another book, you're only going to read 1 more because sleep is important. So we've completed our sequencing now, and now we want to complete our craft, okay? All right, so we are going to work on the I Love You craft. And on this one, we have 10 steps or 10 set of instructions. And in your packet, you should have, let me move this out of the way a little bit. You should have a teal, blue, aquamarine, I don't know what color you want to call it, sheet of paper. You should have a colored hand. I believe it's either blue or purple. We have the letters U and I. You also have a colored heart, and it may be pink or red. And then you'll have a little bit of what we call these little dots, the confetti and such. So you should have all that. So try and get those items out. Okay, so we can get prepared. So step number 1 is you're supposed to use choose a hand color. Well, for those of you that are at home, and I'm glad that you're at home staying safe and healthy. You were chosen a colored hand. Okay, so grab your colored hand and you can ask your child, what color is the hand? Okay, so I'm looking at the laminated communication board. I say purple. To put it in a sentence, we could say, I see purple, okay, or I see purple hand, to try to get more than just a few words, okay? So it says, choose a color hand, and then we're going to glue it on the paper, all right? Let me go get the example here so we can kind of see. If I get the example here, we kind of have it in the middle of the paper. So we might ask your student, your child, okay, where is the middle of the paper? Is it down here or right here? Okay, hopefully they choose right there in the middle, so we're going to glue that down. Okay, I'm just gluing the hand part because if you see over here, we are going to have to fold down some fingers, okay, to do our sign language for I love you, okay. So I just glued this down right now, okay. I might add a little bit to the thumb over here because we know that's going to stick down. Maybe the little pinky over here. And if we can get that finger, we can give a little bit, okay. All right. And then choose a heart color. Again, I apologize, but we chose the heart color for you. Okay, so we're going to find the heart. Our heart is pink. Again, it's pink heart. That's 2 words. I want to help the child learn to give complete sentences or phrases. So we might say, I see a pink heart. Okay, so we're going to glue that on the hand. Okay, again, we're going to put it in the middle. That's what we think is the best. All right, and then for number 5, we're going to glue 2 middle fingers down. Okay, so put a little glue at the top here, a little glue here. We're going to try to fold them down. Okay, so it looks kind of like that. You can push them to where they're flat to the paper, or you can have them a little bit raised. Mine's just going to stay a little bit raised, okay? Next, we're going to glue on the I. It says glue on I, okay? What letter are we going to do? I. So which one is the I? I hope they chose this one. Okay, again, we're going to put ours in the top left, okay? So you might ask your child, which one's the top left? Is this the top left, or is this the top left? Hopefully they choose this one. If not, encourage them and show them that this is the top left. So we're going to glue the I on the top left. Push it down. Now we're going to glue on the U, the letter U. I see you. Here's our U, okay? We're going to do the bottom right. Is this the bottom right, or is this the bottom right? Again, hopefully they choose this. If not, you can encourage them and teach them. This is the bottom right. We are going to glue on the letter U. Okay, what letter was that? That was the letter U. Okay, so again, we taught the letters I and U. It is also on your communication board. All right, next we're going to put glue on the paper. And the reason why we said put glue on the paper is because we're going to sprinkle some of this confetti. Okay, so you're going to want to take out your baggie of the confetti. All right, and you can just put some little glue pieces, glue markings, wherever you want to put a little bit of confetti here. Okay, and you're going to sprinkle. Okay, you can just kind of sprinkle a little bit. Oh, if it doesn't stick to you. Okay. All right. You might have to help it a little bit, just stick down. You have to help, shift it over. There we go. I still need a little bit more. I still have a little bit of glue pieces. Okay. Let's get a few more here. I still see a few little glue markings. I guess I put a little too much. So you could always just have them point to where they want a little bit of confetti, and then you can put the glue there. We get a little bit more up here. I see I left a marking over there. There we go. And then the last thing that you're supposed to do is write or stamp your name. So again, hopefully you have your stamp at home. If you don't, we can contact the classroom teacher or the occupational therapist because they're the ones that have that stamp for you. Or again, get out a writing utensil or a marker, crayon, pencil, colored pencil, and just write your name. They can write it down on the bottom or they can write it on the back. Okay, hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. I appreciate you guys watching the YouTube video. Feel free to make a comment. Let me know with whom has watched this. I'd love to see who has been watching these videos and putting these activities together and following along. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.